Good afternoon. So actually it's going to be my third cooking show now, and we're going to make something very, very typical Flemish, Dutch, Belgium. It's meatloaf, but a different way. It's my grandma's recipe, so I'm not going to give you all the ingredients, we can look at them. And we don't use ketchup, we use bacon, and we use a glaze. So let's go with the show. We're going to make a sauté mirepoix, so carrots in olive oil, sauteed onions, and as you here see, celery. So we're gonna let it steam, cook, and then stop. Main ingredients is, of course, this one is pork meat. Ground pork meat, went to Whole Foods this morning, so it's like a pound. You mix it with 2 ounces of grated cheese, 2 eggs, and some breadcrumbs. So now we're gonna make sure we put fresh herbs, pepper, love pepper by the way. So lots of pepper that goes in there. And for one silly reason, I like pink salt. Don't ask me why, maybe because I'm gay, but I like pink salt. So just a little bit, because you have to be very careful with pink salt. Mustard. The recipe asks for grain mustard, so let's put 2 spoons in there. Love little spoons, by the way. So that's in there. And now we have rosemary. Rosemary's baby. No, she's gone. But let's put some rosemary in there. Now we have tarragon. Tarragon gives a little lemony flavor on it, what I adore. It's very popular in Belgian dishes, is tarragon. And on the last one, we have thyme. Never liked thyme, but grandma liked thyme. So we always put thyme in everything. I don't know why she did that. But it's her recipe, and all the herbs are in there now. So now we have all the ingredients in the bowl. I'm gonna have to put my hand in there, and don't need gloves, you know, I'm at home. But let's see how it works out. Learn every day something new, honey. Okay, so now we have our steamed vegetables, sauteed vegetable, actually a mirepoix. We're gonna actually mix it with the meatloaf. So it's always good when you make some little recipes that you grew up as a kid with in Belgium or any country you lived in, to once in a while to revisit your childhood. And that meatloaf that grandma always made was just to die for. Okay, so we got another step now. So we're gonna put very carefully bacon all over the Belgian meatloaf. It will keep the moist of the meat in. It will give a lot of flavor to it. And for one silly reason, we love bacon. At least in Belgium they do. And we bought organic. Love organic food, because it's so much better for everybody. So meatloaf's gonna go in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. I'm gonna cover it for a half hour with aluminum foil before I put it in the oven. And And the reason I don't have an apron on today, because last film I had, you saw all my fat rolls. So I went without an apron today. So the meatloaf is going now in the oven at 350 degrees for a half hour. So now after 30 minutes, we take the foil off. I'm gonna make a little mixture. It is some chicken broth. And Grandma always used blackberry jam, but this time I'm gonna do lingonberries. Lingonberry is very Scandinavian. Very Scandinavian, a little sour taste to it. So let's put 2 spoons in there. Let's mix that together nicely. And then, knowing me, love tarragon. So let's put a little wimp in there of tarragon, nicely. Get a little whisk. So what we're gonna do now, I think I need a little more glaze. So let's put a little more glaze in there. And what we're gonna do, whisk that. And we're gonna pour it all over the mixture, like that. And that whole concoction is going back into the oven for another 40 minutes. Let me get my gloves on. They're too small, I think my hands are too big. So, very important when you take something very hot, you take it like that, and then we shove it back in the oven. And it's supposed to be like another 40 minutes, uncover with foil, and we'll see what's coming out in 40 minutes. It will be another wonderful Belgian dish. Okay, guys, okay, so it came out of the oven. If you wonder why I changed my t-shirt, it is because it got very hot in the kitchen, and really, that's where I work, and I miss my job. But now we finished here. It's cooling down and settling. So what I'm gonna do with the juice tomorrow, I'm gonna make a nice sauce velouté with lingonberry fruit, and then finish it up with some maybe mashed potatoes. So another wonderful dish made by Dominic. So follow me on YouTube. What is very important, just go Dominic Cowhazer, DOMINQECOUHYSDR. Just click on YouTube and subscribe. You don't have to pay for nothing, but I want some followers. And also gonna go to the Belgian cooking show. And I just want to introduce Belgian dishes on a weekly basis. So Tuesday, it's gonna be, I'm going in the fridge now. And Tuesday, for all my Belgian friends, it's gonna be endive.